Work your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby. And you're not.
This is how black people live. Every black person lives like this. We go somewhere, we assess our surroundings, and then we set our nigga accordingly. Every black person got a nigga dial. A day in the life of a black person. Job interview. 2. Thank you so much for seeing me. I greatly appreciate it. Well, a little bit about myself. I'm a self-starter, if you will. I'm industrious. I start a task, I won't leave it until it's done. My grandmother told me that years ago. I hope she's looking down at me proudly. I'll leave my resume here. It speaks for itself, and I'll wait for your phone call. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Be blessed. Bye. Soon as you leave, 6. Man, these fucking punk ass crackers asking me all these goddamn questions and shit. Give a nigga the job, motherfucker. I'm broke as fuck. Now, if I rob your bitch ass, I'm the bad guy, right? You get in your car on the way home? 8. That pussy way too high. You need to cut it. Cop pull up behind you. Woo, 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 woo. 1. Good afternoon, officer. Was I speeding? I'm sorry, I just left a job interview. I think it went well. Well, if I deserve a ticket, I understand you're doing your job. Thank you so much. Take care, sir. It's a tough job you have. Cop drive off, 10. Fucking hoe-ass cop, punk motherfucker.
Strip clubs.
Why's that?
Can't touch her, she won't touch me. Can't touch myself, she gets all the cash. It's like being home with my wife.
Dad, what time is it?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
It's 9 a.m. and you're drinking a beer?
It's 9 a.m., son.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, son.
Rifles were involved in 401 deaths last year. Constipation killed 901. So being full of shit like liberals kills more people than rifles do.
Name one thing black people cannot do that a white person can.
You know, this is pretty hard, but not so hard that I would complain about it for 400 years. Yeah, we really should have just done this ourselves. It would have saved us a lot of trouble, huh?
What's a word that starts with the letter N and ends with the letter R that you don't want to call a black person?
My neighbor.
It's a secret that everyone knows, but no one's allowed to talk about. Working for a female boss sucks, especially if you're a girl. Everyone always talks about the patriarchy keeping them down. Smash the patriarchy. The patriarchy is the only thing that has ever promoted me. Ask any girl when you're just having a casual conversation and she's not being a feminazi if she would rather work for a male or a female. And she will tell you. And why? Because women are jealous. Women are moody. Women are insecure. And for some reason, they take all of that out on the women working for them. Because women are mean to each other. We are our own worst enemies. And maybe, just maybe, it's because women aren't meant to spend their childbearing years in a corporate workplace. But we're not allowed to say that.
You can't sit with us! Remember, cold weather makes nipples and penises do opposite things. Until we meet again!
The Boomer Bunker is recorded live in front of an online audience.
You think your stupid little podcast or your little TV show is going to change the world like hell it is?
I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Boomer Bunker. I am one of your co-hosts, John Jamingo. And over there, that is my other co-host. That is the Duchess.
Good evening.
And quietly lurking in the background, the sniper of sound, the Duke of Drops. It's producer Mike.
Hey, does anyone remember when Duchess said this on the last Boomer Bunker episode?
What a waste of pussy.
Damn, that's a sexy voice. If my body wasn't dust, I'd have a raging boner right now.
Yes, most guys are.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants the Duchess. Duchess is going to be a guest on the Savage Unfiltered show. When is that happening?
Recording tomorrow.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I saw okay. So basically,
Yeah.
let me try this again.
Take two.
So I did not know of Mike Savage. His name's not Mike Savage. His name is not Mike Savage, but the podcast is called the Savaged Unfiltered Show.
Correct.
There used to be a talk show host whose name was Mike Savage.
Michael Savage. Yep.
Michael Savage. Okay. So anyhow, I listened to the very first episode of the Savaged Unfiltered show today, and I enjoyed it. It was a really good show.
Yes.
I want to be the old man on a podcast. Like he is, it's the Mike, and the old man. I want to be the old man. I want to be the guy that just sits in the background and is like the second mic, and the first guy does all the talking. And I want to be the second guy. I don't want to be the guy that runs the show. I can't do it I don't do it well. I can do it, just not as well as Mike from the the Savage Unfiltered show. See, look, see what's coming in right now?
All right. Well, Sparky says
The
that
Mike Hunt show. The Mike Hunt show. What? The Mike Hunt show. Mike Hunt. What?
Yeah, not saying that. No, I don't believe they broadcast live, so it's pre-recorded.
Yes.
So that's a lot different. So you can definitely, it's different when it's not a live show, for sure.
It's funny you say that because I had a little message back and forth with George Fonz.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he said, what do you do about video? Because now the big thing in podcasting is you have a video component and you have an audio component.
We're ahead of our time. Who knew?
Well, this is how I feel about video podcasting.
Right.
Fuck video. That's my way of looking at it because it's harder to produce. It's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. Audio you can make sound so much better and make a better experience for the listener. Now, Ralph just spilled his coffee all over himself because Ralph is a video first podcaster. And I love that for Ralph. Ralph wants to be Ralph, the creative accountant podcast. All right. And he has a bunch of, you can find all his stuff at askralph.com. I hope, Ralph, if I messed that up, I'm going off the cuff. I didn't have it written down. I apologize. That being said, what we do here is this is the video recording of our audio podcast. This has all the warts, the fights, the fuck ups. Like today, and some of this you're not going to hear because I will cut it out. Like in the beginning, I do a 4-minute video for people to get in here once they get notifications, and I fucked up the beginning and the ending of that because there's a thing that I put underneath of it, and I forgot to drag it across. I thought I did, but I didn't. So anyhow, I will cut that out. But I want to produce this show as an audio podcast. And I am producing the show as an audio podcast.
Correct.
We used to do this thing where Duchess would read like 4 or 5 call to actions. And we're not doing that anymore. We're going to drop the call to actions. We're going to do, let me see if I can do this real quick. Yeah, I can. We're just going to drop them in. So I had Duchess do some voiceovers and then I produced them. So like, if you'll be listening to it, you'll hear this.
Got a rant, reaction, hot take, or want to share your latest conspiracy theory? Leave us a voice message anytime at boomerbunker.com/voicemail or call or text us at 856-477-1935.
See, something like that. That's the way. Yeah. And we're going to have, and so it's not everything because we're bombarding you. Go to our merch. Do this, spin around, stick a finger in your ass, all that shit. Please do something. Call us.
I don't think I asked anybody to do that.
Not yet,
Don't do
but
that.
You will.
Don't do that. No. All right. Well, I want to jump in and interrupt a little bit. Shane McShane says, this is the magic. This is where the sausage is made. So the ones who would like to view that are enjoying the podcast and enjoying the live stream. And we appreciate that. It's a lot. It makes it fun.
So Shane McShane and the Razor Wire podcast, they do a live show through Zoom for their patrons.
Correct.
Am I correct in saying that? Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I actually made it to their show on Saturday night, and then I got a phone call And then I when I got off the phone call, I started watching the World Series of Poker because the main event is down to almost the final table. So I was like watching that. So I feel bad now because then when I went back to the show, it was over. I was like, shit.
I fell asleep. I got stretched. I made it through to the music, and just as they started the second beer, gone. I make the mistake of like being stretched out on the couch. If I'm doing something, I have it on. Like if I'm at my computer, I can pay attention to it and do other things, and I'm engaged. But like I'll kick back and relax, and I'm listening, and it's like and they just like it just soothed me out. Right? I felt really bad. I woke up literally as they were saying goodnight on the Zoom, and I was like, because they do when they end the show. I hope I'm muted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm muted, and so clearly I'm not snoring, but at least not with them. So I felt bad. I literally woke up when they were like, "Good night." I'm like, "Fuck!" I felt so bad.
Well, again, they are on the West Coast,
but you didn't see me. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the West Coast. We're on the East Coast, and but I do want to
3-hour difference. Yeah.
Yeah, but not only that, I listen to their podcast when it comes out. I listen to their podcast.
I do too.
So it's and I hope people that's listen to this as an audio podcast, or you could go to our YouTube channel.
Sure.
We're at the Boomer Bunker on YouTube. You could actually watch it. You can see all the warts and everything if you want to afterwards.
Yeah.
But I think what's really great about doing this show the way we do it is we get people to come in and are part of the chat, and that's what I love. I love being
the engagement,
the chat. Yeah, I love that part of it. So, all right. So what were we talking about?
But if anybody's looking for an old man to be their second mic, reach out to
That's
Jermaine.
me. Yeah, I'll be your old man. And listen, I bring a lot of stuff to the table. Like I can do audio,
sure
I can edit.
So much
I mean,
shit to the table.
I could be your best podcasting friend. Like I don't mind rolling up my sleeves and getting my hands dirty when it comes to podcasting. Yeah, I'll help you plan segments. I'll help you with the show notes. I'll read the show notes before the show so I know what we're talking about. I'll come to the episode prepared. I want to be a second mic.
You're like a Boy Scout. I'm prepared.
Yes. If something ever happens to drunk on the wheelbarrow full dicks, I want to be the drunk guy. Although I don't think Mike would let me be the drunk guy because I talked. I think he says I talk too much.
No.
He wouldn't be wrong. He wouldn't be wrong. All right. So I eat one day old Whoppers and that are on the front seat of my truck in a hot truck. I'll do bits. Where are the tasty cakes made? They are made. Well, now the factory is over by the Navy Yard in Philadelphia. That's where it is now. But I don't know anything. I'm a Boy Scout with a pee bucket, not a poop bucket. I'm not a savage.
He's not a monster.
I'm not a monster. What are you, crazy?
Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
It's fine. Relax.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to say I'm sorry I was a little 1 minute late today when I was starting to pot. No one cares. No one cares.
It's fine.
So I'm excited to hear you on the Savage Unfiltered show. That's all.
Well, I was just going to go back to Bruce for a second. You know how he's always like, man, the old lady, I can't do anything. If he runs it like, the dinner's a minute late, like if he's running his shit like that, where he's a minute late, oh, it's not so good. I can explain. It understands a little more about the missus.
He is so pussy whipped. I've never seen a pussy whipped person. My God, is that man pussy whipped?
Oh, that's nice.
I'll
be on the Savage tomorrow.
Yes. I've come to the conclusion that I hate old people. And I realize that is stupid because I am an old person.
You are an old.
I had the Jimmy messages me. I want a Facebook account. I said, you have a Facebook account. He says, no, I want another one. I said, why? I'm selling stuff and I don't want them to know my information or where I live or anything. I said, okay. All right.
Makes
so,
sense.
right. I said, so what's your name? What do you want your name to be? I don't know. Okay. And, so I asked him like several questions. Every answer, I don't know. Well, what'd you do? Well, I thought of these things before I did my account, but okay. Well, okay, just make me an account. Okay. So I go and I make him an account.
Is it
and
Dirty Dick Beater Jimmy?
No, I made it.
You should have
just
started it with
his name and his middle name. You know how women do that now, that they take their last name off of Facebook?
A lot of
It's
teachers
always
do
there.
that.
Yeah, a lot of teachers do that. So I did that with him. And, what's his name? Made a cartoon of the Jimmy holding a coffee cup. What's his name again? I can't think of his name. The guy that makes all the cartoons for us. What's his name?
Oh, it's been so long. I forgot his name.
Crom Tooth.
Crom. Oh, my God.
Crom Tooth. I'm sorry, Crom.
I hope Crom's all right.
Right.
Sorry,
So, he's in the Philippines, so I don't know. He could have got whacked.
Oh. Well,
So anyhow, Crom made a cartoon of the Jimmy, so I used that as the profile picture. I made up the whole thing. I get ready. So I said, well, what am I going to do for his password? I said, I know. I have his password for his other account. So I put that in. Okay. So I get the whole thing done. And I say, okay, Jimmy, it's ready to go. Just got to sign in. Here's your email.
And he has a new sign-in, right? He
has a new sign-in, same password. And he goes, what's my password? I said, what do you mean, what's your password? Well, I don't remember my password. I said, okay. So then I had to go in.
Password. Yeah.
I had to go in and I had to email. I text him his password so he could get in. And then, I'm like, okay. And it's hot. It was hot here. So I go in, I take a shower. I get out of the shower. I'm drying off. Also, my phone rings. Yeah. Air drying, and,
as we do.
The phone rings and Jimmy goes, I'm at your back door. I said, why?
That's what he said.
Well, I can't get into my account. Why? Well, I'm on my account and I'm searching for my account and I can't find my account. I go, Jimmy, you can't get to your new account from your old account. You have to sign out of your account and then sign into your new account.
Oh, my brain hurts.
All right. Well, let me in. I said, I just got a shower. You're not getting in here. I'm not, first of all, no.
Naked.
Yeah. This is my naked time, and I'm not doing it with you.
You should have told me, come on up, I'm naked. You can help me dry off. He'd be like, see you later.
But I have so many people my age that, they send you, take a look at this, and they send you a screenshot of half a screen. I'm like, I have no fucking clue what this is.
You want to include some context with that, please?
Yeah, no.
Just a little?
I'm just like, you know what I do now? I just type underneath, that's amazing. That's it. That's all. I don't really care.
Here you go. Pop said, new horror reality show. Old people use social media. Do you remember that commercial? And the woman's like, this is my wall. And she has pictures taped to her wall, like it's her Facebook wall. And then the lady's like, that's not what this is. That's not what this is
how
about.
any of this works.
That's Jimmy. That's the Jimmy.
It's so great. I mean, and that's
Fuck
why
you, Jimmy.
That's why Facebook will always be there, because the olds use it and the olds love it.
Hi, Bobby.
The olds, they love their Facebook, and I don't do Twitter. I will never use that Chinese TikTok, and I don't have an Instagram. I might have one. I never go on it.
Yeah. You know what?
But they love the olds love their Facebook. They're on it. I saw a thing on Facebook. A thing? Yeah, it was an article about what? No, I need a name. Something. Yeah. Just give me something to grab onto.
I saw it. You didn't see it? Did you see it? It was about the thing.
That guy. It's Boomer Charades. The guy with the thing.
In the place, you know.
I do the same thing. I just did it with Crom. I just did it with Crom. I'm like, what's his name? Well, the guy that does the cartoon. We're old.
Well, not for nothing. We haven't talked about Crom in a million years. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you go to back when you're younger, you go to your memory and you just, I always say it's like you open up a door. What's that guy's name? You open up a door and there's a name there.
There it is.
Yeah.
But when you open that door, another door empties out. That's the problem. So now you'd be like, what was your 6th grade teacher? No clue. But I remember Crom.
Mr. Bailey.
There you go. What was his name?
Mr. Bailey.
Gotta do the pictures?
Crom Through.
You had to think a second, though.
Crom Through. Yeah.
Crom.
Crom. He does all our cartoons. He does me and Bob and you. And we had someone else do a cartoon of Duchess.
Oh, my God.
It was so bad.
I'm still traumatized. It was so bad. I'm so sorry. I think it was Rhymes. I'm sorry, Rhymes, you're a doll. But that was so, I cried when I saw that one.
He called me. Her and Paul were going to the movies, and she comes out and she says, "Oh, look, I got a cartoon." And she opened it up and, and threw the phone. She threw
like
the phone.
Wicked Witch. It was so bad. I was like, oh, he took everything that looked so awful and made it so much more awfuler.
It was horrible.
It was.
She looked like
it
a
makes me
witch.
so sad. I did, really. I mean, all that was missing was like a big wart or something on my face.
I think there was a word on there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, do you remember the Bugs Bunny cartoon with the witch, where witchy poo,
Yes.
she's stirring the pot? That's almost what I look like with blonde hair.
And every time she runs out of the scene, she clicks her heels and
Yeah.
bobby pins fly out of her hair.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
her.
we remember that.
That I can remember.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't. I just. I'll do the whole
ask
show.
you-
We won't even get to one topic. We have so many topics to go on to.
I can't. So did Jimmy finally get into his page?
I have no idea. He hasn't called me back. I might probably won't hear from
He's
3
still
months. 'Cause
trying to log in.
I probably pissed him off because I can't handle it. I don't have the intestinal fortitude to put up with the nonsense. I'm like, why? I say that to say this, that I listen to WFOD, the podcast Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks.
Okay.
Those guys had drunk deciding which cartoon themes were, and I enjoy it. I like that kind of stuff because you're voting along with them. The problem is these guys are young. They're in their 40s. So everything is like 80s, late 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
That's their genre, yeah.
Exactly. But they didn't go back. So I said, well, I want to go back and do one from my era, which would be the 60s and the 70s.
Right.
So I went back and I got 32 TV shows. And I went in and I found all the theme songs for them. And as I'm going through the theme songs, I'm like, I knew I could sing every one of them from the 60s. And I haven't seen these shows in years. I could sing every theme song.
It comes right back.
I can't remember Crown Cruise.
But you did. See, there you go.
Yeah, it took me a little while.
You know, I was watching an old 80s, like from 1980. It was an old Goldie Hawn. I stumbled on. I was just channel surfing, and I saw it in the listing. I clicked on Goldie Hawn and Chevy. Now you got me thinking of Tom Cruise and Chevy Chase and Charles Grodin and a bunch of other like 60s, 70s actors you'd recognize. And it was so cheesy. And after it was over, it had like that 5 to 8 minute time, like before 8 o'clock, like the next movie started. They played Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century with Daffy Duck and Porky Pig and Marvin the Martian. And I'm like quoting it because I'm like, and he goes, I'm Duck Dodgers. And I'm like, the 24th. Yeah. So I'm like totally jazzed out. Like, oh my God, I hadn't seen this in so long. So funny. Yeah.
Did you ever see the Bugs Bunny one where there's two hillbillies and they're trying to get Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny ends up doing a square dance where he's like, grab a fence post, hold it tight, whop your partner with all your might, hit him in the head, hit him in the head, hit him again, that critter ain't dead. That whenever that comes on, I sing the whole song. It's hysterical.
It's amazing what we remember. Like, it's so stupid. So stupid. I love it. I miss that. And it was just at the time where that was still like Merry Melodies? And it wasn't Warner Brothers or Looney Tunes yet. And it was just, I looked it up, and that cartoon was from like 1952.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. And what's amazing, look, Dean knows it because Dean's got that memory for
Hillbilly hair.
Hillbilly hair. Just the fact that it's all hand drawn and just the animation, the talent that went into it. Now it's all computer, which requires talent, but it's not the same when you draw it and you move the cells and you just, it's a whole nother, it's a skill that's probably no longer needed and is most likely a dying art. If not
it's
already
like
dead.
the Three Stooges used to be one of my favorite shows to watch. And I'll never forget this, the one where Mo walks up the steps and he knocks on a door and he's like a census taker or something. And he says, hey, are you married or happy? And you hear, Henry, and he ducks and a vase comes flying out and hits Mo right in the head. And then Mo falls down the steps. There's no cut. There's no stunt man. I don't know what they hit him with. I don't know if it was a real vase or not, but he just rolls down the steps and then gets up. And I was like, that shit then. The way they did stuff back then, it's wonder they didn't kill each other.
Yeah,
I know.
Honestly. And it wasn't like, I'm hoping it was like breakaway stuff Like, when you see windows smash out, it's like that candy glass. But you hope, I hope that was.
Did they have that back then?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I think they hit it with a goddamn white vase with dirt in it.
Those poor dudes. I don't know how people managed to do the stunt work, especially back at that time. What was it? Wasn't it in Ben-Hur? Like somebody actually got mashed up and died on the set during the chariot race. Yeah.
It might have. I don't.
And there's
a
couple scenes. I'm like, oh, I can't. Oh, yeah. Go okay, Sparky. Damn it. That show is almost 100 years ago. Shut up.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, so sad.
Hey, Duchess, I want to ask you a question.
And Coca-Cola.
That was when there was cocaine and Coca-Cola. All right, so let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Duchess, let me ask you a question.
Take two. Okay.
Have you seen a lot of electric bikes nowadays? Are you seeing them as you're driving around? Amazing amount of electric bikes. Why do you hate the electric bikes?
Because it seems like a majority of the people I see riding using e-bikes, because you don't really pedal them. It's like a moped, essentially. You just sit on it and go. Young and irresponsible. I watch them dive in and out of traffic. They don't stop at stop signs. They buzz people on walking paths. And there's been accidents. There was an accident so bad around here they had to airlift the kid because he just
they still do
the traffic.
Yeah, but they do that on regular bikes too. They pop a wheelie and they ride and they zoom in and out of cars. But
they're not doing 25 miles an hour.
Okay, all right, so this is going to be an interesting conversation. I didn't think this was going to be this interesting, but I think it might be now. Mm-hmm. The state of New Jersey is now making it that anybody 17 years or older, hello, Mike, anyone 17 years or older has to have a valid driver's license to operate an e-bike. Teenagers age 15 or 16 must obtain a specialized motorized bicycle license. You have to pass a vision test and a knowledge test. Good. And then there's a $5 fee. Okay. And anybody under the age of 15 can't ride an e-bike, an electric bike. Okay. And I think this is bullshit. Also,
why?
I'll tell you in a second. Hang on. Let me get through my points and I'll tell you why. Okay. Then the state of New Jersey now wants you to register your e-bike at a cost between $8 and $15 a year for your bike. And if it's and then if it is a class 2 or 3 e-bike in New Jersey, you have to have a insurance policy. So you have to insure your bike, which was going to cost between $75 and $150 a year per bike.
Okay.
Here's my thing. Why do we need this? And I'll go back when I was younger, like 16 years old, we had mopeds. And when they first came out, we used to be able to rent them and ride around the neighborhood. You could rent them, I think it was for $25 for the day. And you could take this moped and go all over for it. It was amazing. And then all of a sudden, the state of New Jersey stepped in, and then you had to have a New Jersey license, and you had to have a driver's license, and you had to have insurance, and you had to wear a helmet, and all this other fucking nonsense. And then mopeds went away. Well, they're doing the same thing to these e-bikes. And I'm like, if a kid can ride a regular bike, why can't he ride an e-bike? What's the difference?
An engine and speed?
Most
Are you pedaling 25 miles an hour?
Most of these e-bikes go between 15 and 20 mile an hour. There's not many of them that go over 25 mile an hour.
Okay.
That's a class 3.
They can legally top out anywhere from 20 to 28 miles an hour.
28 miles an hour. Okay, 28 miles an hour. So 20, you've never ridden a bike 28 miles an hour? I remember
all the time.
Well, I remember when I was riding 10 speeds, we would average a speed of anywhere between 16 and 18 miles an hour. When you were riding a 10 speed as a kid. When I say a kid, I'm talking about like, when we would go on bike rides. Would you maintain
a 15 mile an hour speed for an hour for 30 minutes? Can you pedal that fast, that long?
Yeah. When we were kids, we would go, I'm telling you, on Saturday mornings, we would get up and go places, and we would all be on our 10 speeds, and we would all take off. And then we would have, back then you could do your speed limit and it would tell you, it had a calculator and it could calculate how long, and you were doing anywhere between 14 and 15 for the whole trip. You would be 14 or 15, which means you were going faster at times, slower at times. But I don't understand why they're going to ruin e-bikes. Why can't a kid have an e-bike? Why does he have to?
You got to have all that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't give a shit. I don't
fuck the
care.
state of New Jersey.
Well, you're just pissy because of the state, but
look, asshole kids are going to get in just as much trouble on a pedal bike as they do on an e-bike.
Sure.
You don't Aaron says if you're on an e-bike, automatic. I don't understand why you automatically hate someone. Do you hate somebody on a motorcycle?
Yes, I fucking hate them too. I'm sorry. Sorry if anybody rides motorcycles and you're that guy that goes, rides the shoulder. Shane McShane says, I'm with you on the e-bikes, but are we finally seeing kids acting like kids again, like getting outdoors and being active? And are we just not used to it? No, because they're not pedaling. They're just sitting.
What?
They're just sitting on something else that's just... They're they're outside, but they're on a $600 bike and they are in track. Look, if you're going to drive, because you're driving this, you're not really pedaling it. These kids, they might pedal occasionally. They're using the engine to go. I've not seen any kids really pedal an e-bike. And the ones that I have encountered, the ones I have encountered while walking or driving, do not look at they have no awareness of what's going on around them. They've got, another kid sitting on the seat with them. They're pulling. I get it. Like I had a bike. I was all over the place on my bike. I don't think I was pedaling 15 miles an hour consistently. I know we were going all over the place, but I don't think I was maintaining a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit the entire time I was pedaling through the streets. And it's different if you're pedaling nonstop than if you are sitting on something that is just maneuvering you at 15 miles an hour. And they haul out in traffic. They are dangerous.
So you realize...
Oh my goodness, what? Go ahead.
That they only really have a range of like 25 miles. So if they go 25 mile an hour, they can only go for an hour. And Shane McShane and me, we're on the same thing. Registration is just a money grab. Again, it's just the state, and then the same thing with the insurance. And then Aaron is he's taking the opposite. He's like, good, those little fuckers are a menace.
They're a menace. Now, don't get me wrong. It looks like a lot of fun. I would love to ride one. But again, I am more of a cautious biker. I was always very cautious about it. I never had anybody like sit on the back of my bike. I never rode on the back of anybody's bike because I
never rode on you never rode somebody on the handlebars of your bike.
Absolutely not. No, I was always scared. I was always scared.
We used to constantly having somebody on the handlebars of a 10-speed. They would sit on the handlebars and you would drive them somewhere or ride somewhere, or they would sit on the back of your bike in the bitch seat when you had like a banana seat. Remember banana seats in a sissy bar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mr. Wobbly says, wait for your liability insurance to go up because of these hazardous e-bike rushes. Stop it. I don't understand. You're going to have the same amount of bike riders. Bike riders do the same thing. I'll never forget the one time my mother was coming home from, I don't know where she was coming home. This kid was riding his bike and he went through a stop sign, plowed right into the side of her. He ended up in the back seat of her car. He went right through the back window and ended up in the back seat of her car. I mean, you're going to have this. The dumb kids aren't going to make it. This is natural selection.
That doesn't mean they can still swerve out into traffic. They still need to be aware of it. And the problem is it's the parents. I wanted a moped when I was a kid. I never got one. My brother got one because, boys got mopeds. That's a whole nother thing. But I would love to have had. Well, no, I still think they're dangerous. Mopeds are dangerous. You have to be aware. And a lot of these kids, remember, these are kids that are raised in the house. And like, here's an e-bike. So off they go. These aren't kids that were outside all the time riding bikes like we were. We at least would look at traffic because we had to, because you get fucking flattened. These kids just think people are going to stop. They just I've watched them blow through intersections.
I want to address a few things. First of all, when I was riding a bicycle, and if you did something stupid like where you were riding a wheelie and swerving at cars, some guy would open up his door and knock you off your bike, and then it would teach you not to do that shit anymore. And then if he did knock you off your bike and you went home and said, some guy knocked me off my bike, and he said, why? Well, I was doing a wheel and I was swerving in and out of cars. You said, well, stop doing that. This it's a self-education. All right. In other words, this is where you learn by doing. All right.
Right.
If the kid can go out and ride a bike, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't make any difference between that and a regular e-bike, and stop it, because I'm so sick and tired of as soon as the fucking state feels like they got a way that, it's for the safety of the children. We're going to take your money. Fuck
It's
that.
because people are complaining. All the towns are complaining about these kids. Look,
they complain about everything.
Okay, well, you're asking, and I'm answering you. And again, Aaron also brought up a point that mopeds made noise. You can hear them. E-bikes are, they come up right behind you. You don't. I've had them buzz me while I'm on walking paths, and they're zooming their bike down it. So I don't hear them coming. So you can
hear a regular bike? What's a regular bike make noise?
I don't want the bikes on the fucking walking path. That's the point. But especially an e-bike that is going faster than a regular bike. None of these kids are pedaling these e-bikes. I have not seen any kid pedal an e-bike.
You need pedaling. In other words, it has to be pedaling.
You are slower when you're pedaling than if you're sitting comfortably doing 15 miles an hour.
Doesn't have to
I'm
be.
sorry. These kids are not pedaling consistently at 15 miles an hour. They're not.
They could. They could pedal 15 miles. They could pedal the same speed as an e-bike.
I have an experiment for you. Buy one for your grandson and test it out.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. And you let me know.
First of all, now they need license and registration. He's got to take a fucking class and all that other bullshit. Yeah, the state ruins everything. Yes. Again, leave the kids the fuck alone. Let them go out and learn the hard way, the way we did. Every time, look, I'm going to tell you some shit here. When we were kids, we used to take bicycles and take boards and put them on things and make ramps, and we used to jump from ramp to ramp. Some of us made it, some of us didn't. And some of us crashed and ended up with stitches and scratches and all kinds of shit. Matter of fact, a friend of mine went over to handlebars and ripped his nutsack open, and he had to go and have his nutsack sewed back together again. I don't know if he can have kids or not. I have no idea. I lost touch with him. What I'm saying is, ever since there was children, we were always testing boundaries and different things. So again, here's an e-bike, and again, the state of New Jersey has to go fuck shit up.
These kids need to learn responsibility. That's a problem. You think at 15 and 16 years old, these are the kids that are going to be driving their cars next with that same casual mentality. But that's okay, because
some states,
55 years ago, you rode a bike with
some
ramps.
States allow you. Ever since I was a kid, you could drive a car at 16. In Pennsylvania, not New Jersey, but in Pennsylvania. And if you were in New Jersey and you happen to live on a farm, you could get a driver's license in New Jersey. I think at 15. No, you got your permit at 15, and you were allowed to get your driver's license at 16.
Yeah, but you're not driving a tractor down to the fucking convenience store. So
when I was 13 years old, I used to drive my uncle's dump truck around.
John, that was how long ago?
1974. What's the difference? What time it is? It was a stick shift. And I drove a big giant dump truck, and we used to go load stuff here behind where I live now.
50 years ago was a big difference than where we are today.
Everybody says that. There's no difference. Kids are kids. People are people. What's the difference?
Are kids the same kids? Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not. Kids are kids.
You think
kids
they are
the
working
same
today
kids.
at 8, 10, 12 years old? Kids are working?
I wasn't working. I was driving a truck.
For fun? Your uncle just went, here you go. Here's a truck. Drive it?
We used to get in and drive it for fun. We used to drive it for fun, or we would load it with shit and drive it. Back here in the farm.
Down the road? Oh, on the farm. So you weren't on the road.
When I was
like working, you were just
when I was 14 years old, my dad made me a dune buggy with a Volkswagen engine in it, and we drove that thing everywhere. We went all over. Were we allowed? No. Was it legal? No. We went back in the. Remember the place I burnt down?
Yes.
We used to go back there and ride all around, and then their security would come, and then we would outrun them. We would take and drive through all the stuff where they couldn't get to. So as kids, we did that shit all the time.
Back when you had to yield
had to yield the horses. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They hadn't run the electric lights yet for people
Just
to
let
stop.
Kids be kids and stop putting your fucking foot on their
kids.
throat.
Fuck those kids. I don't give a shit. It's their parents that are buying them these things that they don't know how to fucking handle, and they're tossing it to them. They're buying these kids $800 fucking bikes for Christmas, and they're like, all right, go out and have fun.
They know how to
Clearly
handle
they
them.
don't. There's been about 4 kids in my town that have been airlifted because they've been smashed into by cars because they don't stop.
Shut up, you
They're
cunt.
driving on the wrong side of the road.
4 kids out of how many kids that have them? Of course. How many
don't give
car
a
accidents?
shit.
You know what we should do? Let's get rid of all cars. Because we should get rid of all cars because of car accidents and car deaths. You know how many lives we would save?
That's such a stretch. I love the
It's the
ridiculousness
same
of your
exact
argument.
thing is
It
what you're
is
talking about
not.
right now.
It is absolutely not.
It is.
absolutely
It's
not.
100% the same.
No,
just
you're
because
like,
you don't
I
believe
don't
that
like
it's
the state, so kids can do whatever the fuck they want. Let them
It's
drive
not what
whatever.
I s-
Maybe give them a gun.
Is
They
that
can
what I
mount the
said?
gun on top of their e-bikes,
Now
and they
we're
can
gonna
just
put
drive
guns
by
on
and
them.
shoot
Is
people
this
out of
what
the
you're?
way.
I love the way you fight. I swear to God, you crack me up the way you
Your
fight.
ridiculousness. You're that
I'm ridiculous.
ridiculousness.
So when I get my e-bike, I'm going to put a gun mount on it so I can go out
You may
shooting
as
people.
well.
Jesus
You may as
Christ!
well.
All right, there's no sense
But
talking about
back
this.
in my day, I drove a truck on my uncle's property. That has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
I learned how to ride a bike when I was 5 years old.
Well, bully for you.
Okay, and most kids did. And we rode bikes everywhere, and we went everywhere. We had no problems. Get rid of fly swatters because they close fly deaths.
How's bragging camp going?
Right. How is that bragging? Every kid learned how to ride a bike when they were about 5 years old, and they
'Cause that
rode
was
it
your
everywhere.
o-
That was the main. That was the
Because
means
that was
of
your
transportation.
only transportation.
But because we don't pedal, we must pedal.
You
We
pedaled?
must pedal. We have to pedal.
Well, how did you
Because
get anywhere, John?
It's not fair if you don't pedal. It's a bike. It's a bike,
What is
and
that?
it
What
can
are you
get
even
around.
saying? What are you even saying?
I'm saying that let's stop the state from taking more rights away from people. Let the kids have the fucking e-bikes and leave them the fuck alone. And if they weave in and out of traffic, have the cops take the bike away and have the parents come get the bike. Wait till
We're
they
gonna
come for
out
the
with
east.
e-sleds for the snow. You don't even need snow. You just take your bike and make it like skis, and then you can just through the streets.
I'm sorry, but I don't see why there's a
you're not
problem with
sorry.
e-bikes. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I think it's ridiculous.
Wait till one of these little mouth breathers roll out in front of you, and then we're gonna hear it in a few months. You're like, these fucking kids at their e-bikes. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, you
All right,
know,
Bob, continue.
They have to. I did not say that.
I haven't interrupted you. I've been contributing to this conversation.
That was Mike. I didn't say that.
John, I know. Your mouth literally
Okay.
wasn't moving. I know.
All right,
Mike's
I wasn't
just stirring
sure.
the fucking pot. No, I know.
That gets you. Nothing gets Duchess upset more than when I say I call her Bob.
Don't interrupt me, John, when I'm speaking.
See,
When John was a kid, they didn't have electric lights. It was all gaslighting, like John's
That's
trying to
not
do now
true.
about the bikes. Back in my
This-
day.
we had mopeds, and they were a blast until the fucking state got involved and took everything away from us, and it fucking blew then. And they're doing the same fucking thing now, and I'm sick of it. I am. There's no sense
don't
why
like
they
the
let
fact
these
that-
kids go out. Let these kids go out and be kids, and if they got an electric bike, let them use an electric bike. For fuck's sake, what's the difference?
Maybe
Shut
the
up.
state
Pedaling.
should teach them how to ride a bike first before they get an e-bike.
What do you think? How do you think they? What? What?
Do you think these kids know how to ride like real bikes?
Well, if they know how
Are
to
they
ride a
doing
bike,
jumps?
they would crash and fall. What do you mean? Of course, they know how to ride a bike. They can ride a regular bike. If they're
just
riding
sitting on something that's
e-bikes,
just driving them. Just
it's not a 4-wheel bike. It's a 2-wheel bike. They got to know how to ride a bike anyhow, right?
yeah, I would think so. You'd think you'd know it. When you see big cars and stop signs, you should maybe stop.
Yeah, how about shut the fuck up?
Now, what I'm trying to say here is that you're going to take the very small, minute amount of people that do things wrong, and then just basically paint a wide brush for everybody that wants to have an e-bike.
Well, I didn't have to do that. The state did. Because they shit in the pot and ruined it for everybody else.
I'm so disappointed in you. I swear.
Are you?
I can't
Are you
believe.
surprised?
Yes, I am. I'm so disappointed in you over this. They're not coordinated enough to pedal and steer at the same time. Aaron, are you out of your fucking mind? What are we doing here?
Injure your death is a hell of a teacher. Good.
Sure is. Okay. Sure is. I bet you what. I know it teaches you. I guarantee it.
Sparky
the
says when
amount-
you got electric, it was knob and tube.
It's not too far from being
That is
wrong.
pretty damn accurate. John, when he turned the TV on, it went, "Whoop," and then it glowed and then lit up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you shut the TV off, when you shut the TV off, there was like a little green dot for like an hour before the whole thing went off. And it was tubes. And then when a tube went bad, you used to take a bunch of tubes down to the drugstore, and they had a tube tester at the drugstore, and you found out which tube was bad, and you went back and put it in. Until one day I went back there with a butter knife and my sister, and I blew the TV up. Oh, that was my dad's fault for leaving the back of it off. But Aaron, you have an extremely low opinion of everybody, not just modern youth. Hey, Duchess, I don't know if there was a huge, speaking of new things, did anybody? Yeah, we'll get trust me, we'll get the Lady G. We'll get the Lady G in a second.
We're getting there, Jose.
Duchess, I don't know if you look it up at the top right hand corner, Duchess.
I love those two hillbillies. That's me and you right now.
Yeah.
Duck season, rabbit season, regular bikes, e-bikes.
Don't know if you know this, but there was a major glass ceiling was broken. Did you know that there was a Major League Baseball has its first woman umpire?
Okay. No, that's cool.
Okay. Well, here it is. She's behind the plate, and here she is. She's going to call her very first pitch.
One even had the umpire face mask up there ready to go in the stands. So more history today. Joey Witz is ready. We hope you're ready. And here we go.
The ball was so fucking far inside, it was believing, and he called it a strike. She is the fucking worst umpire out of all the umpires.
She's almost as bad as the guy who called that poor pitcher from Detroit who had that no-hitter and fucked him. Like
yes. Yeah. Her name is Jen Paul. I guess that's it. She's the first female umpire in Major League Baseball, and she's horrible. She's almost as bad as that Rodriguez guy or whatever his name is, Hernandez. So
Hernandez, Rodriguez, something is.
Yeah, something is. Aaron, I think it's Aaron Hernandez. I forget.
Let's fucking go. Aaron Hernandez is. Wasn't he from the Patriots? Isn't he the one that like raged out, killed somebody, and then suicided himself?
Yeah. Okay, look how inside that ball is. It's ridiculous.
Play it again. Yeah.
Hold on.
It started over the plate. Yeah.
Up there, ready to go in the stands. So more history today. Joey Witz is ready. We hope you're ready. And here we go.
So
Joey Witz likes that first call from Jim Powell.
This strike zone is as wide as Lizzo.
So he'll take it, and I wonder if they're going to take the baseball. I guess not. I thought that maybe that would.
Angel Hernandez. Thank you, Dean. So what they did was they took the ball.
Here we go. Now we got it figured out.
Yep, they are going to authenticate it.
Authenticate the ball. Oh, because it's the first ball that she fucked up.
Your first missed call was the very first
that's
pitch.
a fucked up call. Your first everything.
Nice going, dickweed.
Mm-hmm.
I call great game sitting on my couch. I'm like, whoa, inside. Come on. Could have swung.
Wow. I mean, back in my day, they didn't have the little square. We had to do it by ourselves.
Yeah. We didn't have an e-bike or an ump to tell us what to do.
Duchess, I found my New Jersey spirit animal. I'm just going to tell you something right now. I love this woman. Hold on. What did Shane McShane just say?
Shane McShane says her first awful call is now historic. #feminism. Girl power. Hey.
Well, again, I got to go back to say, like, listen, I understand. There's no reason why a female can't get behind the plate and call balls and strikes. She has two fucking eyes.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it. Any woman should be able to get behind the plate and call balls and strikes. The thing is when you take a woman and you make her an umpire and she sucks dick, that not literally, but she's horrible at what she does. Maybe that's how she became the behind the plate umpire. I don't know. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that when you do that, you cheapen it for all women and you make women look dumb. There's no reason. Like if you had a really good woman back there was calling balls and strikes, I'd be like, yes, see what we need. That's what we need. That's fine. There's no reason why they couldn't. There's no reason why a woman can't be a umpire in a baseball game. None. They got two eyes. Most of them can see shit that men don't see.
Oh, that's true. The only thing that I can think of that would be a detractor is if you're petite. Like if you're short and you can't see over
the catcher or something like that. Well, okay, so maybe home plate, but you could definitely get into a position to see anything else.
Absolutely. Like,
Can we get back to my spirit animal from New Jersey?
ahead.
I'm telling you what, if I was a younger man, I would chase this woman down and try to get her to marry me.
I'll get you an
in
e-bike.
New Jersey and you're ordering food and you don't know what you want to eat, respectfully step out of line. You can't be at a bagel shop standing in front of a bagel counter going, oh, what do you have? What do you mean, what do we have? It's bread with accessories. You're at a deli counter. That's not the time to get to the front and start exploring your identity. Don't want turkey? Don't want roast beef? This is not eat, pray, love. Pick a meat, move on. You're sitting down in a restaurant. You've had time to look at the menu, and the waitress or the waiter comes by for the third time, and you're like, just give me a minute. No. We've all had the same amount of minutes to read. Read faster. People are hungry. And that waiter/waitress, they gotta move tables because they're making a living to survive in New Jersey. Don't get me started on drive-thrus. You get 7 words max at a drive-thru. Bacon, egg, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, thank you. Don't show up at a drive-thru with a million questions. Do your research first. At the menu online, you had photos, you have reviews, you even had time to stalk your ex on Instagram. But no, you don't know what kind of sandwich you want when you get through a drive-thru? That's on you. And it's not that we're rude in New Jersey.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
We are firm with purpose.
Yes. We are blunt.
And aggressively efficient.
Aggressively.
A lot of us want to eat
aggressively efficient.
Step out of line. You can't be at a bagel shop standing in front of a bagel counter.
Oops, I'm sorry.
All right, we started her again. Okay. She's
I
not that
love
efficient.
her. I'm not that efficient.
No. Hang on. I'm writing down a possible.
Show title?
Yeah. I like aggressively efficient.
Okay, I like
It's not
that.
us, but I like it.
I think I'm aggressively efficient. Can I take a tangent if you don't mind?
Yeah, we don't need show notes today. We're so off the fucking plan.
We're off
Let's
the
just go.
reservation.
Yeah, let's just go. Oh, here, Sparky says John knows he wants a McRib and an apple pie. I don't even know if they still have them. I never went back and
What's
got
that?
more.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
You're taking a break.
No, I just want to take a real quick look to see if I have this here. Damn it. I should have. I'm going to have to go by memory. I didn't want to do this. So you know me. I'm a student of the podcaster. I'm the best kept secret in podcasting, right?
Yes.
And one of the things I love to do is if there's a podcast player that comes out, I like to go and try it out and see if it's worth it. What is missing, what it needs, if it's good, is it not good? I do that a lot. And there's this new podcast player called True Fans, and it is truly shit.
That sounds like a porn site or something.
It's called True Fans, and it's supposed to be. And this guy named Sam Sethi. Sam Sethi made this, and he's part of the Pod News, and he's a big guy in podcasting, and that's fine. All right, so he makes a podcast player. So I decided to download it and use it. It is even worse than the fucking Apple podcast player. It's fucking horrible. I can't find the shows that I've subscribed to. I lasted a day. I was like, fuck this thing. And I took it off. Well, the problem was that now I subscribe to like 4 or 5 shows. Now, every time a show goes, I get an email from True Fans saying, oh, they just put out an episode, which is fantastic because I deleted my account. And I don't know how to stop these fucking emails. So I go to support.
Unsubscribe?
I can't get back in because I cannot get back into the account because I deleted my account, but it's still doing it. So I send a ticket into support. Hey guys, I tried your podcast player. It's even worse than Apple Podcast. I only used it for about a day and a half, and I
sucks.
Deleted my account. And I cannot get this thing to stop sending me emails. What can I do to stop this? Well, not realizing that he's the guy that runs this thing, I get Sam Sethi. He sends me it back. He goes, I deleted your account. Good luck trying to make a podcast player, or go make a podcast player that's better. Okay, fine. So then he sent me another email about something, which was like, I was like, that's a little aggressive. You know what I mean? So then, you know me, I go, hey, what you should do is go over and look at Overcast, because that's the one I like, overcast.fm, and maybe give Marco a call, because Marco's the guy that made it. I said, and maybe he can give you a lesson on actually to make a podcast player that actually works. You should try that. And then he sent me back a real fucking nasty gram after that. So here I am fighting with Sam Sethi, and he doesn't even know who he's talking to. He doesn't know I'm the best kept secret of podcasting. Not there.
Why don't you just mark them as spam?
What?
Or unsubscribe? They don't come with an unsubscribe option?
And miss all this fun? What, are you kidding me?
So you're not aggressively efficient. You're just aggressively asshole-ish.
Yeah, with him I was. Yeah, with him I was. I just, again, it's just one of those things.
That's a user issue. It's not his fault. You don't know how to unsubscribe or block emails.
You know how you get pissed off about pedaling? Well, if the kids aren't pedaling, they're not allowed to have their bikes.
It's almost the same thing.
It is, because I'll tell you something. Here's what my problem is. Sure. That all these podcasters are like just basically falling all over this guy because he made this True Fans thing that sucks. And they're like, oh my God, True Fans. It's the worst fucking podcast player I've ever seen in my time. I dare you to try to find the podcast you subscribe to. Oh, it'll show you podcasts, ones you never wanted to listen to. It'll show you all those. You can find them. But anyhow, so yeah, that was the thing. All right. I think we're done with all that.
Aaron says,
yep. Go ahead. What did he say?
John is just a grumpy bastard. I would know. I can smell my own.
Yeah, I was going to say, Aaron, how dare you call me a grumpy bastard? Come on.
All
we
right,
should have the Grumpy Bastard Club.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's a new podcast. So, I don't understand. I know we're going to wrap this up, but I don't understand why you don't like Apple Podcasts. The Apple, I can use it very easily. I don't understand how you have.
Because you've never used a good one. That's why.
It tells me the episodes that are ready.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know what to tell
it's
you,
a little
but
grid for me and
so when I use Overcast, what I do with Overcast is I have my podcast set up the way I want them set up in lists that I want them, political, my friends' podcasts, they have their own little list of podcasting, podcasts about podcasting. They're all organized and I can get to them. I don't need them to show me podcasts that I don't want. All right. They're trying to show you for discoverability. Well, who gets to decide which ones go up there to be discovered? I don't see my show ever up there to be discovered.
Okay.
So again, I want a podcast player. I don't need somebody like Apple. If you go to the Apple podcast thing, it's got this and that and the best 30 and all that. I don't need that. Just where are the ones I subscribe to? Where are they and when did they get here? That's what I need. That's all.
And they're in my library. They're right there.
Yeah, look at all that. Show that again.
Yeah, it says latest episodes, channels, categories, saved,
show
shows.
That. Put that towards the camera.
Sure.
Okay.
Razor Wire, Old Man.
Right.
Shitty Song of the Week, Now You Know, Manuel Fonts, Savaged.
Go to the homepage. Go to the homepage. Go to the homepage.
Homepage.
That's not what it doesn't look like. What's that underneath there?
It says now, but these are mine. These are all mine. All the ones I want are at the top.
What's what row underneath that?
It says now with video, and then your top shows right underneath that. Look who's the top show. Wow. Is that the bunker?
That's that's your top show. That's not anybody else's top show.
Oh, that's true. Shitty Songs ahead of it. But in the order. And then I also have
it's an atrocity. Dare you.
I also have salad with a side of fries.
Yes.
Until I've got to unfollow her.
Vocal fries. Salad with a side of vocal fries.
Did you ever send her that?
No, I haven't. No, again, why would I? Because I'm trying to be the kinder, gentler John Domingo.
Yeah.
Apple and Spotify do nothing for podcasts unless they are big and liberal. Shane McShane, once again, correct, Shane McShane. Yeah. I agree with him 100%. I just want a fucking podcast player that does that plays my podcast. I don't need it to do all this other shit. The Bitcoin, it gives you so many Satoshis now, and then you can give Satoshis and hook your bank account up to this. I'm like, fuck off.
I don't even
you
know
could
what
go
that is,
fuck right off.
All right.
Exactly.
All
right.
All right. So should we start the show? We got a half hour to wrap it up.
I got one other thing to talk about before we get into the show and do one story.
This is all our banter.
Duchess, can we just say, stop trying to run over ICE agents? It doesn't go well for you.
Sir, behind me, we're on Hill Street. The officer is standing at the intersection with Bacon Street, turning cars away from the next street up, which is Pool Street. And we know that's closed. We're seeing several police cruisers up there with officers at both ends. I spoke to a neighbor who lives here on Hill Street, just a few houses down from this intersection. She told me she was woken up around 8 o'clock this morning by the sound of gunshots and then a lot of sirens and this heavy police presence. And we are hearing that ICE officers were involved in this shooting, but she told me she had not noticed an increased ICE presence or had not heard about them being in this neighborhood. She did comment that she's always felt safe here living on Hill Street and is now questioning her safety this morning. We are still waiting for more details about exactly what happened and the reason for this shooting, but those details.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Land the plane. Let's go.
Yeah, God. All right. So what happened?
So basically, someone
in Maine
ran a cop over.
So they tried to stop a illegal, and illegal tried to run over the ICE agent, and the ICE agent shot him and killed him. This happened in Houston. We had it in Lakewood. What was it? No, Manahawkin, the Wawa. There was a Manahawkin where they tried to run over that one. Did they ever catch that guy? I don't think they ever caught him, did they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, they named the wrong guy first, and then they caught the right guy.
Oops.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The first guy they picked out was actually had self-deported. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, let's stop. So now all of a sudden, I saw there was a bunch of people in Maine. They all had their signs, and they were all going over to.
They can't even pick a representative who's not a rapist. So I'm really not thrilled by them. Don't run over the.
What's the name of this woman senator that they're trying to oust out there? They were all going to her office. I can't remember her name either.
I forgot her name already.
I did too. So yeah, please stop trying to run over ICE agents. And here's the other thing: if you try to run them over, they're going to try to shoot you dead, which is fine. I'm very happy about that.
Right. Well, I mean, what's interesting about that is Susan Collins, by the way.
Susan Collins, thank you.
There's no footage. There's no video. And that I find is a problem. I don't like that.
There should be an investigation. If there's no video.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If there's no video, then there should be an investigation.
Don't they wear video?
But when there's video from 7 or 8 different angles and you can see everything that happened.
Okay. Well, the angles
there's your investigation.
Okay.
All right.
The
all right,
fact
Duchess.
There's none is
I'm sorry. Yeah, all right. I get that. Did they turn off their body cameras? Is that what happened?
They must.
Yeah, it is
I thought they're
interesting.
supposed to wear them, right?
They should have body cameras
What's
on, right?
the point of having the body cam if you turn it off?
None. It's just a thing on your. All that thing is a bolt deflector. Then I would imagine. All right, Duchess. It's time to do our tump treat.
Take two.
This is why I want to be an old man. Take two.
Tandy takes two.
It's time for Trump tweet read by Kate.
Yeah. It's time for Trump tweets read by Kate. Will Trump be happy or irate? Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging boner.
Senator Lindsey Graham, one of the greatest people and senators I have ever known, is dead. He was always working and was a true American patriot. Lindsey will be greatly missed. Details and arrangements to follow. So sad. President Donald J. Trump.
Trump tweet by Kate. Was it fire or just fake? The chat will set it straight. Trump tweet by Kate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate. Did she jamingo or was it great? Now the chat decides her fate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate.
I like to use all the exclamations. Like he's obviously wrote it with feelings. So I was like, he's dead, so. All right.
So Lindsey Graham, 71 years old, died of a aorta dissection, or in other words, his aorta snapped and he bled out. Unfortunately,
I just like hearing you say what that is. I mean, I'm sad he had to suffer through it, but
yeah, it's a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I feel something funny. Next thing you know, thud. And down you go. So he went to Ukraine. He came back. He was talking to President Trump. He was getting ready to get the SAVE Act through. He was all geared up and ready to go. And
pour one out.
And yeah, you need to pour one out for Senator Graham. Now, listen, it's been years of speculation since he was never married, no children, no girlfriends, that he might have been a homosexual.
No.
And there's a lot of videos that now that he's dead that have come out about male prostitutes that he might have used and stuff. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stamp all over the dead. He was a warmonger. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I didn't like the guy. I thought he was a warmonger. He didn't like. He never met a war that he didn't want to get involved in. So
Aaron says, I won't celebrate his death, but fuck that guy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, now they got to try to find another person to put in there. President Trump, I think, announced today that they should put his sister in there.
They already named her.
Oh, they
She's
did?
already named, yep.
Okay, so.
Hello, Frisco.
So what they're basically, when he was 20, in his early 20s or 19, both of his parents died relatively close together. And his sister was she was 11 years old. So he adopted his sister. He went into the Air Force so she could have medical benefits and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He really took care of his family. So whether he's a homosexual or not, I could give a shit. But I
didn't realize he was in the service for like 30 years.
33 years, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
retired a colonel. I was like, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing. In the Air Force, in the Navy. No, he was in the Air Force. And when Trump ran the first time, him and Trump really went at it. Matter of fact, I don't think do you remember when Trump gave out his cell phone number?
Oh, such a dick move.
Trump gave out his, I think it was during the 2015 primaries. Trump gave out Lindsey Graham's telephone number. And then Lindsey took the telephone. I think he put it in a blender or something like that. I forget. But it was a big, they didn't like each other. No. So then Trump went on stage. I'm sorry.
Nope. Go
ahead.
It's fine. No, it's too late.
All right, so he went on a bunch of different talk shows on Sunday morning after this happened. And I like the Kristen Welker one because, he had that thing with her. Mm-hmm. But to give Trump his credit, he went on there.
Yep.
Even though he had problems with her, he did go on there. And he said he just wanted to talk about Lindsey. Now, I hope I have the right one because there's two of them sitting right here. So let's see.
She's almost decent, too.
Almost.
President Trump, thank you for joining us, and my condolences to you.
Well, thank you. He's a tough one to lose. He was great. He was unique in every way, actually.
Unique.
He was, Mr. President, and I know that we are all just absorbing this news. We are all in shock. Can you tell us, Mr. President, how you received this news and your immediate gut reaction when you heard it?
So what makes it even stranger is that I got a call last night sometime at, the early evening, maybe in the 7s, and he called and he said, we're all set for the Save America Act. He was pushing the Save America Act like crazy. He got back, said he just landed from Ukraine. I said, that's a long trip to make. He said, he sounded a little tired, but perfect, but a little bit tired. I had a right to be. And he was a worker. He was really a worker, but he sounded great, actually. But he actually said he was tired. But he wanted to pass the Save America Act. And I said,
fuck him, he's
get
dead.
It done,
Who
Lindsey.
cares?
We're going to get it done. I'll see you soon. We thought maybe we might even meet today. And then that was it. And that was, very around the time. It couldn't have been much longer. It could have been his last call. I don't know exactly. But I got a message about 1 o'clock in the morning from one of the people at his office that he had passed away. I said, I just can't believe it. He was like a member of the family to me. It's very tough, actually. It's amazing.
Mr. President.
He was like my gay cousin, my flaming gay cousin. I loved him, even though he sucked cock.
He was like my cousin who never married. We knew something was weird, but we didn't say anything.
He was a great guy. What a worker. What a worker. So he liked a little dick every once in a while.
Advocate. He was, if he wanted to get something, and he had a unique ability. He was able to deal with Democrats and Republicans. If I had a problem, a real problem, I wouldn't often ask. But if I had a problem with a Democrat, he could work it out. He was a great politician, actually.
Okay.
I've heard that. I heard he would go back and forth between the two sides, but
he would swing between both sides.
He would go both ways, and but that he would go talk to. He had no qualms with talking to other people, like talking to the other side, and getting the views out and stuff. Cory Booker, I didn't. I just
speaking of closeted homosexuals.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Cory Booker had said some nice things about him, shockingly. So. Nicer than I would have assumed. So
then, of course, Kristen Walker could not just let this go.
Couldn't help herself. Yeah.
Obviously launched a fresh round of strikes overnight. Iran said overnight the Strait of Hormuz is closed. CENTCOM came out this morning and said the Strait of Hormuz is open. Which is it, Mr. President, and how are you going to respond?
And I don't want to talk about it because I want to honor the life of Lindsey Graham, so I don't want to talk about it. I told you that before the call.
Yeah.
You never listen, you feckless cunt. I told you I didn't want to talk about this. You got to do it. You can't just let me. I want to talk about my friend Lindsey Graham. Now, what a great guy he was, but now we're talking about it. I'm not talking about it.
Well, they were shouting in her ear, ask him this, ask him that. They were probably yelling at her to do it, I'm sure. So she's like, she was like, since I have you here.
Oh, no. Like her ass is probably trying to rip the cover off.
She didn't look happy asking him. If you go back and look at that, she was just like,
here we go.
She's like, he's just going to yell at me.
Open. We bombed the hell out of them last night. They're very, very evil and sick people. We had meetings with them they agreed to a deal yesterday, a perfect deal for us. No nuclear, no this, no that, no nothing. They gave up everything. And then after that, they left the room. And then within an hour, they launched a drone at a ship. I said, you people are sick. You're sick people. And so it's one of those things. I don't want to talk about it.
Finally, before I let you go.
He sounds
I want to
terrible.
talk about one person today, Lindsey Graham.
He sounds awful. Like he doesn't sound like he's gotten a lot of sleep. Like he sounds.
No, he does not.
Almost sounds foggy. Like he does not. Usually he's like a little more animated. I'm sure he was upset. I'm sure he was sad about Lindsey Graham, but like that's not his usual stance, even early morning. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't sound right. Well, that's a bummer.
I know. So again, our thoughts and prayers to his family. I'm glad his sister's going to take the
T&P.
What's
that?
Oh, thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and
yes,
prayers.
T&P. T&P.
Yeah.
All right. Where do we want to go next? Because we don't have much time.
We do not have a whole lot of time. Do we want to talk about Mitch McConnell? Like, do we?
I know.
He's barely hanging in there.
Well,
he beat out Lindsey Graham. The Grim Reaper guy. He stopped grabbing. Just get McConnell.
How about taking some Democrats, you fucker? Yeah. Why don't we do that? Let's see. Who else? Nancy Pelosi. No, I don't know.
I don't even care. I don't want anybody. I don't want to. I'm not celebrating that they're dead. No. And the fact that the left is celebrating is gross. The name was it the side of peace and love, and they're like, yeah, fuck him, he's dead. And I'm like, okay.
Like that piece of shit Anna Kasparian.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're all chuckling over it. It's kind of gross.
And then Nick Fuentes did the same thing. He was just like, couldn't be happier that he was dead. Okay, good.
They're all delightful people.
Here's one thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can we talk about Kristi Noem?
Oh, okay. Well, before we do
ex-secretary,
real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say something to you. Buffaloes are very dangerous. All right. Especially this time of year, this is when they're in the rut. And if anybody doesn't know what the rut is, this is when they get horny.
Google it.
Heat, and they're rolling around, and they're all full of buffalo testosterone.
They're horned up, folks.
Yeah, they're all horned up. And this guy was with his grandson, and this buffalo was pissed. So here we go.
That he got some fucking air, that dude.
All right.
I'm sorry. If you don't know Benny Hill, I mean, if you're not in the age bracket of yakety sax, the fact that the video was sped up like a Benny Hill moment, phenomenal. I mean,
so this poor grandfather got launched over 8 feet in the air. I haven't seen what was going on, but let's get back to what the problem was here.
God bless him for trying to run away. Like, he was trying.
So here he is with his grandson, and he's taking a picture of this buffalo that's rolling around. And then the buffalo gets up and charges him. Now, all he had to do was get between that telephone pole behind him or hang on, let me get rid of this music. Where's the music at? No, we don't need the music anymore.
There you go.
There's this see that big tree that's just coming into frame now on the right-hand side? It's behind that truck. That's all he needed to do is keep that tree between him and the buffalo. For some reason, he thought he could outrun this buffalo, and he was doing well for a while until he wasn't.
Well,
because
it's
this
like
thing
very
chased him around.
Scooby-Doo. It was very Scooby-Doo.
So now he thinks he looks like David Letterman right there. So he's trying to get away, and this buffalo lost him. Like, the buffalo's like, where'd he go? Where'd that motherfucker go? And then all of a sudden,
and he went the other way. He turned around.
Yeah. And like, not heading for a car or something like that, do something. Not this guy. He tries to run again, and and that buffalo right here gets him.
Them 4 legs could come up at you fast.
Uncle Jesse from
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard, or wait a minute, the grandfather from the Waltons.
That's not Uncle Jesse, is it?
No, I'm thinking of the grandfather from the Waltons. Kind of look like the same.
I don't know who that is.
You never saw the grandfather from the Waltons?
I never saw the Waltons.
You never?
How old do you think I am? I'm not as old as you. I never watched the Waltons.
I'm trying to catch it where I had them pretty good. Nope, I missed it.
You got to go back like 2 frames.
Yeah, I got to go back 2 frames. I can't do that. But anyhow, and I don't know how many they get. At least these buffaloes get at least 2 or 3 tourists a year. He's lucky he didn't get stomped. Like, I mean, yes, it's terrible he got thrown, but he's lucky the thing didn't come over and was like stomping all over him. Like, that would have been even fucking worse. It would have just added to the fact the poor guy's hospitalized. But like, Shane says that would make a pretty great T-shirt. Yeah, I have seen upside down like that. I've seen that the one where he's in the air upside down as a portrait, like an oil painting. Like, it's just him like flung upside down. There's so many. Remember that dance song from the 80s, Buffalo Stance?
No.
You ever heard of Buffalo Stance? Okay, never mind.
No.
It was like a dance
I believe
song.
I could fly to it.
Oh, okay, that'll work too.
They did it in slow mo. It was a lot of fun.
All right,
why?
Let's get into Kristi Noem. Again, this is the mother was Nina Cherry. I think that's true. Yeah, Buffalo Stance. Bob is correct. Reports from Kristi Noem's mother that they are getting a divorce. Now, they haven't said that they're getting a divorce, but the mother said, was she on a podcast or a news report or whatever?
Spoke to the Daily Mail, I guess. So I don't know.
She spoke, an interview to the Daily Mail. All right. Do you want to read this, Duchess?
Yes. Former Homeland Security Secretary, hair extension, Kristi Noem, is reportedly headed for divorce from her husband of 34 years, Brian. And this according Byron, Bryon. Brian?
Okay.
Byron would be Byron.
Okay. My mistake.
So Brian, according to her own mother, who spoke to the Daily Mail,
He spells his name like a fag. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. No divorce filing has actually been made public yet, and neither Kristi nor Brian confirmed it directly. This all comes after a reporting alleged that Brian, I'm just going to say it now, Brian was paying adult performers for role-playing sessions online, included being photographed in women's clothing, allegations he hasn't publicly responded to. Her mother says the couple was already living separately by the time Kristi shared the news with family back in the spring. So that's interesting. So I guess she has plenty of time to hook up with Corey.
Well, she's
still banging Corey Lewandowski.
I don't know that because now that she's free, I'm sure the wife of Corey, because he was married too. But the one that dined him out was basically a illegal
pay-to-play
alien,
gal, right? Yeah.
Well, she was illegal. She was in this country illegally, and he was basically paying her for her services. Was described in reporting as bimbofication. Right. And when they talked to the girl that turned him in, says, "There's no way I could forget those fake boobs." He liked to play submissive roles in their spicy chats, enjoyed speaking in a feminine voice, and had a kink for yoga pants. He allegedly paid her and other models up to 25 hours a minute.
Freaking faggot.
Raunchy 25 hours a minute.
Jeez, dudes.
Wow.
Need anybody working for you? I could do that.
I'm sure you could. I don't know why you don't.
I don't know. Because I couldn't get through it. I would just, yeah. Aaron, here you go. Aaron goes, models.
Yes.
Oh, well, everybody can be a model in the eyes of a certain beholder, right? Yeah, so it said a spokesperson for Kristi Noem said previously told the New York Post that the family was blindsided and devastated by the allegations and asked for privacy. Really? Are you shocked? How do you all of a sudden after 34 years he just decides he's going to wear big fake boobies and wear yoga pants? I'm pretty sure that was hanging around for a little hot minute,
Yeah, and again, they were living separate lives. Right now, he's reported living 20 miles from the family's South Dakota ranch and continues to run the insurance business. Well, there you go. I'm sure. Don't you want to buy
insurance?
Yeah. I want to go buy insurance from Byron Noem with his big fake boobies. Whatever.
Brian.
Duchess. Yeah. There is a parasite. You better watch out. You're going to Michigan in a week or two, right?
Yes.
All right. You better watch out.
Number of confirmed cases of a parasitic intestinal stomach bug continues to spread across the country, and now we do have confirmed cases right here in California. The CDC is saying at least 31 states are reporting cases of cyclosporiasis, an infection that...
You think I had problems with Byron? You ought to see me with Cyclosporiasis.
Cyclosporiasis.
Not psycho.
Psycho shits.
Psychospores paralysis.
Why don't you just call it the psycho squirts?
Something.
That's what it makes you do. Should
I
write that down?
My butt just threw up.
Causes severe gastrointestinal issues. New York, Illinois, Ohio, and Michigan have all been hit the hardest. Detroit alone has more than 1,200 cases. Doctors say it is spread by eating contaminated food or water, but unlike a stomach bug that may last 24 to 48 hours, people are reporting stomach illnesses that last for more than a week.
By day 7, I'm like night sweats, sick every time I eat, like I'm not getting better. I'm like, I think I need to call the doctor. Like, what if something is really wrong with me? Like, I was seriously freaking out.
Health officials have still not found a source for the outbreak. To avoid getting sick, it is recommended to wash your hands on all your fruits and veggies or to cook your vegetables.
There you go.
Washing them ain't going to take it off. Chlorine won't take it off.
I know. Well, here's the thing. Because I went in, I'm like, okay, I need to look into this. Clearly, we need to stand 6 feet apart.
Obviously. So you don't sneeze and shit on somebody, I guess.
Yeah. It says cooking food to an internal temperature of 158 will kill your Cyclosporas. Also, washing hands helps, but it doesn't guarantee removal. These little fuckers are tough as a parasite.
You can start by washing. Aaron says, washing your fucking food and hands. Yeah, he knows. He handles
right,
that
well,
shit all the time, literally. So
the parasite is resistant to bleach. This is why it can survive in chlorinated pools and splash pads. It's worth mentioning since people assume chlorine equals safe. One study found, this is one study, 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water removes most of the Cyclospora spores from produce through, although it's not guaranteed. So I said, hey, isn't there something you could take that would kill this? And they said, no, you got to take antibiotics. And
it's got to run through your system, literally.
And yeah, if you're allergic to sulfur and you can't take some of these antibiotics, you're fucked. It's tough.
Oh, woo, 15 pounds. Line me up. When I'm back.
I don't think you want to go through this.
I don't want to do this on an airplane. I don't want to do this in the airplane.
I know. Exactly.
So maybe fast food is a good fast food with no toppings, please.
Yeah, well, that's not Taco Bell because Taco Bell pulls lettuce, guacamole, and pico de gallo nationwide as explosive diarrhea parasite outbreak spreads.
Damn it. All right, so Shane McShane wants to know. He said,
explosion!
Has the CDC said the demographics of the area that only started in Michigan and Ohio? I'm just asking questions. What are the demographics in that area?
Oh, he's thinking it's from the...
It was Detroit.
Yeah, what's from your oh my God, the fucking deformed headed, what the fuck are they? What are they called? That's it. I'm done. I'm not doing the podcast.
I don't even know what you're fucking saying.
What are they called? Somalis. It's the Somali population. Do you think they're coming from the Somalis? Because that's where maybe. I can't think of Somali now, for fuck's sake. You know, the fucking big headed
you just said
little
the deformed heads. I'm like, what? Oh yeah,
light bulb heads.
It's
Somali. See, me and Aaron are on the same page.
Known as the Carnival Cruise disease. Ugh.
Okay. Oh my God.
Gas station sushi. You may as well eat gas station sushi.
Taco Bell locations around the country, hardest hit in Michigan, have pulled lettuce, guacamole, pico de gallo, and their cilantro onion mix off the menu, citing that they are calling for a nationwide recall. Wow. It's tied to the real outbreak. The CDC has confirmed over 800 cases of the parasite, Cyclospora across 31 states with dozens of hospitals. They had to go to the hospital. And some reports put the national number closer to 2,000. To be clear, Taco Bell has not been named as the source, and it's not confirmed that anyone is sick from eating there. But here's some high rolls. The ingredients are gone, but the prices of those items aren't going anywhere. So in other words,
they can take 5 cents off for no lettuce. Come on.
Right. Look, I'm just going to tell you.
Just pay the price. Don't get the shits. How about that?
I don't know about anybody else, but as a person that frequents Taco Bell, they don't need a parasite to make you have the shits. When I had that problem where I was constipated and they thought they were going to have to go in there and go up there with a finger. They said, no, you'll be all right. Just go home and take some laxatives or whatever. I went to Taco Bell. I got Taco Bell and a big cup of coffee. And about 2 hours later, I laid out a telephone pole. And after that, I was fine. Something like that.
Well, actually, John, it's funny you mentioned that because I think that was a year ago this week.
It was? How do you know that?
Because I was surfing around through some of our socials and I saw a story from, I think it was July 12th or July 14th of 2025 saying we weren't podcasting tonight because someone was in the hospital.
That would be me.
And I think it would be you because you had you were corked up.
I was corked up. I hadn't pooped in like...
Keep eating those beans, though.
I didn't poop for like 4 days or something. I hadn't pooped for 4 days, and I was really getting nervous because that's first time in my entire life I had not pooped in 4 days. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I know some people that say that's normal for them. They go like once every 4 or 5 days. That's never normal.
I don't think that's normal.
No. Say what you want about my bean salad. You'll never go 4 days without pooping when you eat a bean salad. Damn it, John, stop saying what I'm typing before I hit send. I don't know what I did.
Because he wrote, if you go to Taco Bell, you don't mind the shits. Because we really are on the same page.
Yeah, we are.
What's that distant relation?
Mm-hmm.
Shane McShane says it's a feature at Taco Bell.
Right. Loosen your stool. We have the
shits-
loosen your stool member.
shitsadilla?
Well, the thing that made me nervous is that right now in New Jersey, this is prime
Veggie season, yeah.
Yeah, it's veggie season here. It's like there's all these
Farmers markets
stands, vegetable stands, and I love going there. Like I just went the other day. I just got a bunch of cucumbers and red peppers and Jersey
Yeah, I have to hit a
tomatoes.
local one.
Oh my God, I don't care what anybody says. I love a good Jersey cantaloupe. You get a good Jersey cantaloupe. You ever have a good Jersey cantaloupe?
No.
Cantaloupe?
I thought I was waiting for you to say tomato, and I'm like, cantaloupe. Okay.
Cantaloupe, and then you get your watermelon, your Jersey watermelon. Nothing better than you take a big ass Jersey cantaloupe and you put it in the refrigerator and you get it nice and cold, and then you cut that sucker in quarters and then you scoop out the
so good
the slop, and then you oh my God, it's so good. I could eat a whole cantaloupe. It's amazing.
Aaron says farm stands are probably safer than the stores right now. Probably. If it's going direct from the field to the stand, yeah, I would rather do that. I've been wanting to go to the farmer's market. I was going to go Sunday, but we had rain, so I didn't.
Fucking rain.
The heavens kind of opened up on us.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But yeah, it was my favorite thing are still the tomatoes. And I have yet to see good tomatoes in the supermarket. They just don't. They're like, oh, they're Jersey tomatoes. I'm like, from when? Like
yeah, fuck, they are.
Yeah. Well, Jersey tomatoes maybe harvested from the seeds of a Jersey tomato, not grown in Jersey. And
yeah, you can go now. Although I'll have to admit, I was a little shocked by the. I know you should be jealous. New Jersey tomatoes are the best.
Yeah, sorry.
They are absolutely the best. Sorry about that.
guys
Sorry
grow
about
out
your
there?
California tomatoes. Your shitty California tomatoes. But New Jersey tomatoes are amazing. And you could get like a big basket now. The problem is I want to buy a basket, but I can't eat them. There's too much to eat. So
well, you're gonna have to go around and be like the food fairy for your daughters, and just be like, just drive by their houses, like, here, take a couple of these, take a couple of these, take a couple of these. Like we'd neighbors that would just knock on our door every day and be like, hey, you want some zucchinis? I'm like, come on, like I already have like 6 zucchinis. Like
stop growing them. Grow one fucking zucchini plant.
Well, you know, even one zucchini plant or one cucumber plant produces a fuckload of them. So, and they're fun to grow. Like zucchini's fun to grow because they just grow. Like you get a constant crop. But after a while, I'm like, I don't like zucchini this much.
I can't eat zucchini anymore. So I've had it every way you can have it.
Yeah, I like it sauteed with olive oil. It's so good, and garlic. Oh, so good. Or grilled.
Yeah, that's good too.
Good stuff.
All right, Duchess.
All right. Well, we got through more of the topics than I thought we would.
Mm-hmm.
Cruised through a lot of shit in half an hour.
Sure did.
We sure did. We should do
All
some
right,
voicemails.
I do have 2 voicemails.
Okay.
Where did I put them? Here they are. We have Dean.
Hey, Peach, all white Dean, back from vacation. So, how do you know when an orphan is lying?
How do you know when an orphan is lying?
I feel like I heard this, but I can't remember it.
All right, Dean.
When he swears on his mother's life.
When he swears on his mother's life.
Shame. Stop. God damn it.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Jose's back.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, Boomer Bunker! We're back, Jose! Hey, so I got a confession to make. I had a little incident this weekend. Friday night, me and the Mrs. Jose, we went to see this musical called Texas. It's this big outdoor production. It's world famous. Google it if you don't know. It's really good. Anyway, so during the intermissions, I had to go, take a leak. I'm standing in line for the bathroom, and I noticed up ahead of me, there's this girl and this guy, and they're standing there and they're talking. And I'm like, well, maybe, she's just with her boyfriend, don't want to lose sight of him, and he's going to run in and pee. As we get closer to the door, she goes right in the bathroom with him. And I'm like, holy shit. So then it's my turn. I walk up, and here's this girl, only from the backside is what I could see. She got this long hair, this nice little tight top on. You could see the chi-chis. She had on some, ladies' pants. ass was showing, and she's standing there at the urinal just pissing away. And all I could think of was, I think I found one of Jan's OnlyFans models. Hey, you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.
Nice.
Well, I guess you're going to see more and more of that, I guess. These guys are, it's apparently it's okay now to date a transgender woman. And I guess you can go to the bathroom and hold hands while you take a look at the urinal. What do I know? Whatever floats your boat. What do I,
Not a
what
fan,
can I tell
but
you?
hey.
All right. So you are here Thursday and Monday. That's correct.
Yes, sir.
And then you're going on
Correct.
vacation. And then Boomer Bob.
Yes, Boomer Bob will be filling in.
Boomer Bob will be filling in for those two shows that you're
Love
not
it.
here.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun. Duchess was saying the other night, maybe I will, maybe you'll replace me with Bob. I'm like, oh, stop it, Bob. How dare you?
You know he's going to do that.
Such an ass.
He'll come screeching in 2 minutes to fucking 6:28 be like, hey, what's up? And you'll be like,
No, that's one thing I have to say about Bob. Well, we did have some times where he was coming in, but usually lately, whenever he's been a co-host, he has been promptly on time. We communicate back and forth about stories.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
I didn't
think he would.
Good time.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. We'll see what happens.
And Sparky's
Or he
happy
could
you're back. Yeah.
Yeah, or he could fuck me, and then we won't have a show. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Bob
Yeah. Good.
Bob has a morning gig now. He's on half of the Road Rage 101.
Yep. Bob says he's been a good boy.
He has been a good boy.
It's a ruse. Dean says 10-day countdown to Duchess feet pics. Shut up. Don't do that. Don't send pictures of my feet.
All right. So what do we have for titles?
I wrote down two. I wrote down aggressively efficient, and I wrote psycho squirter because it made me laugh.
Okay.
And then I have Jersey, Jersey, Jersey.
All right. So that's it. There's the only ones. Okay.
I mean, we could. Oops. We could
Well,
have
if they're
more.
the only ones you starred, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's everybody think? I'm bringing Soft Weekly as a third mic. See, this is what he does to me.
I know.
I haven't even heard about Soft. Soft has been off the radar. I don't know where he is.
I
He
haven't
might not even
seen
be.
him.
He has
Is he
been
even on
here.
X
We have
or
no
anything?
idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right. We are heading on out of here.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back on. Why isn't this working? Thanks. Fuck me.
Join us on Thursday evening, 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. All right. We're going with say goodbye, Duchess.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, and leave a review. It really helps. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on social media. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. And we'd love to hear from you. Got something to say? Shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or send a text or leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.
You know, I have to cut that out, right?
It's so loud. It's ridiculously loud. Like,
Take
I
your
have to
headphones off. Take them off.
I did, but I'm reading and I can't even hear myself because you're playing the bumper music so loud.
I can't tell how loud the bunk. It doesn't sound loud here.
Clearly,
That's all I'm trying to say.
Mike and I both told you it's like it comes in. At
I
like
don't.
11.
All right, that's it. From that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. There's no
Oh
more
my God,
reading out over music.
Oh my God!
I
Just
can't
play the
figure
girl
out
from
how to do it.
Ipanema. Just play the girl from Ipanema.
It will be the same. It'll be the same thing.
Then I'll play it for fuck's sakes. It's in the media assets. I'll just click play.